Ooh, it's cold, man. It is cold. But yeah, of course, I had to watch this one guy who is a PokeTuber, yep, Team Sky and everything, and he just brings the part of where it's like repeatability of Pokemon games. And it's like I can rack up almost anything and tell you everything, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just talk about the replayability of all of it. So I'm just gonna do a rundown, and then we're gonna talk more about thoughts of what he is talking about and everything else. But first things first, Kendo. How many times have I played Kendo? It's like the original blue version, which I feel sorry I killed my original team. I played that at least 2 to 3 times. And then with the 3DS, I played it one more time. So it's basically 4 times. Pokemon Red, I think I played a total of 3 times. Oh, wait, I forgot. I forgot. Sorry. Pokemon Blue 6 times because I did not get a Pokemon. Somehow, before I even got to Lieutenant Surge, I got a Blastoise. Yeah, I know. Crazy man here. Crazy boy. Crazy boy. Didn't know how to capture any Pokemon. All I had is freaking Squirtle. And yeah, dude. It's like I would love to redo that, but I'm like, I might want to redo that with Fire Red. It's like I would rather redo it with Fire Red than anything. But anyways, Pokemon Yellow I only played twice. It would have been 3 times, but I only played twice, and that was like later years because I didn't have it originally. I still have the team that I did in 2009 for Pokemon Red, of course. Yeah, Pokemon Red. Oh yeah, Pokemon Blue 7. Sorry, Pokemon Blue 7 because we have a recently have a one game where it's like I was gonna redo Pokemon Red, but I didn't want to kill anybody, so I transferred at least ones that were there and then start a new game. Gold, silver, and crystal. Because of the battery killing itself. Oh boy, it's like yeah, but it's like gold and crystal. I played once. Allegedly, I played silver, but yeah. Anyways, I finally played silver in the 3DS, and I think I started gold. Yeah, because it's like I didn't want to restart it. I just felt sad that I would just erase them. It's like if I did have Nintendo 64, I would feel a little bit better because I could have just had those. There was a lot, yeah, but the original six could at least be saved until I don't know because it's like yeah, they'll forever be stuck. It sucks. It's like they're stuck. You're just like Princess Penelope in freaking Wreck It Ralph, where it's like soon as it's gone dead, they're gonna be gone. There's nothing to save them. You can't be saved. It's like, oh. Except for recent days that someone actually made something to save them, which awesome. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, the one that I really truly got gun ho for. Ruby was once because, I have to have one that saves all the Pokemon. Sapphire, at least 4 to 5 times I restarted Sapphire. And Emerald is just, oh, I forgot about Pokemon. I forgot about Gamefly. 2 times. Like 2 times. Then we go to Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Of course, Diamond and Platinum and Pearl is just once, Diamond at least 3 to 4 times. So it's like, yeah, I get to the point where it's like, I know the map like the back of my hand. We're all good. Like, yeah, we're all good. Then we get to Black and White. Pokemon Black was just two attempts because, well, I had Pokemon White, but it all got stuck because now Pokemon White became the freaking place because, well, uh, I forgot Fire Red, Leaf Green. Fire Red, Leaf Green. Fire Red once, Leaf Green at least 3 to 4 times. So things were racking up to where it's like there's so many Pokemon that got saved, but where we're gonna put them? And it's like, yep. So then, as soon as we did the thing over there, that means Pokemon White gets to have all the Pokemon sent over there. Perfect. Perfect. But since I tried to do Pokemon Black, it's like the funny part is like, oh well, it was predicate for its dialogue and everything, the story. I'm like, it damaged its replayability, man. And it's like you're talking about the later ones. No, no, this was the first start. I had to say, if you like Final Fantasy, play Pokemon Black and White because this one has a full detail of where I'm like, dude, I just want to see how it goes. I just want to see a second playthrough of the game and how it goes. And we had to still do the freaking story and everything. And I'm like, screw this. As soon as I got to like the fourth gym, I was done. Fifth gym, I was done. I was like, I give up because you're not making this fun. I don't really care. No. So Univille became never replay it ever again. Never. Even when Pokemon White has now been cleaned, I'm like, yeah, no thanks. Like to White 2 could have been replayable. Could have been replayable once for both of them. Was going to do a second time, but sadly, I spent a lot of money for two copies, which was a dumb move. And the copy I got from GameStop with Pokemon Black 2, the dude had three level 1 Charizards. And I'm like, that's not going to be good for transferring any of them, saving any of them, which I tried to sell it. And people were like, oh, well, this could just be a fake copy. How is he selling it for that much? I was like, dude, I just want to get rid of this copy. Buy the damn copy. I want to get it out of my freaking damn possession. I yes, I had a Game Shark once upon a time, but I saw the freaking damages that happened when I used it. I don't want to have anything to do with any hacked Pokemon at all. So, then we get to Kelos region. Kelos region, how many times I did? I wanted to do even more for Kelos. I really did want to do more. But I think I did one each because it got to the point where it's like, okay, it's a new game. There's nowhere to go. So Pokemon X has to be the place to store stuff. Even though I'm like, I don't want to have any more Xeronoses. No, thank. I don't want to have a bunch of those. It's like, just knock it out then. Screw it. It's like, I don't think I can knock out a legendary Pokemon like that. I'm sorry, but I don't think I could. Wait a minute, hold on. I think I did. Did I do? I think I did start a new one, didn't I? No, I don't think so. I just basically, yeah, and oh yeah, I do have a Platinum, another Pokemon Platinum. So I did restart. Yeah. Well, either way, man, it's like Diamond had to be like 3 to 4 times. Platinum, there was a new Platinum I have, so I have two copies. So yeah, Platinum is two. Back to freaking Pokemon X and Y. It's like I think it might have been one more thing. I think I just recently started one. Yeah, that's why. So it's 2 to 1. So I recently started a brand new one. Then we get to the Alola region. I have so many copies that it's not even funny. And I don't even know where I put those copies. I put them one place and I don't know where the copies are. I have so many copies, but yet I am not willing to play that game worth a darn because they got rid of the gyms. And I'm like, it's like, oh my gosh. Well, at least I can say one thing for Pokemon, or for let's just say for the Sinnoh region, I did become the Water Pokemon Master. For Hoenn, I did become a Water Pokemon Master. Hoenn, I'm also attempting to become a Fighting Pokemon Master. Yeah, that one is not done yet. But the other two, technically, allegedly, have been done. I've already finished those. So yeah, I am a Water Pokemon Master for Sinnoh and for Hoenn. And technically you could say for Kinto for the original Pokemon Blue, but that was a pre version of what it is to be a Water Pokemon Master because it didn't turn the whole thing where it's like you beat the Elite Four too. It was the fact of you got the treasured Pokemon, the Pokemon that shows that hey, you are a Water Pokemon Master, and we're going by the cards, not from what typings. So that means Articuno, technically by the cards, is a Water type Pokemon. So to get that legendary, you raw. Hoenn, same deal. You got He's like Hoenn and Sinnoh. You got Kyogre, you got Palkia. You are number one water Pokemon master. You rule. Good job on you. Yeah, as for what's going on with the the fighting Pokemon types, it's like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you on that one. It's like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you on that one at all. I don't know what to tell you. Well, it would kind of be interesting to see how it play out if you could actually go and get Reggie Ice, and have Reggie Ice be on your team, I guess halfway through the game. It's like, yeah, because you need to have surf and you need to have dive and it's like, yeah, you're not gonna really get to have Reggie Ice even be a part of your team, and that sucks. It's like that would have been cool. But I did have Victini on my team in Unova, which being a fire Pokemon master, it's like fire Pokemon master is the worst one. I already did that once for Pokemon Red. I'm doing it again. Yeah, that's a recent one I just started. I'm doing it again, but being a fire Pokemon master just really does suck. It's like it does. It really personally sucks. But you're actually going pure fire types versus Pokemon with fire type move capabilities. It sucks. Oh my gosh, it sucks. Good Lord, it sucks. You might as well hope to be like, I can just get a bunch of freaking Charmanders and just hatch a lot of Charmanders and we're good. You see what I'm saying? It's like, frick. Yeah. But yeah, for Kel's region, no. For Kel's region part two, no. It's like, you just wrecked the whole thing of trying to be a water Pokemon master or fire Pokemon master or grass Pokemon master or dark Pokemon master or fighting Pokemon. Fighting Pokemon Master or Fairy Pokemon Master. It's like you just ruined it. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't have the structure. And that's why I'm like, man, get out of here. The surprises and stuff was fun. Yeah, the totem things, that was fun. But I'm like, it just broke the mold for Pokemon to where it's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this at all. It was cool for one moment, but I don't want to do this. Then we get the Sword and Shield. I don't really feel comfortable in doing that either. It's like, yeah, it's like I don't feel comfortable. I don't know. I guess you could become a grass Pokemon master very easily, but water Pokemon master, I think you would be struggling. Well, except for you got the turtle though. It's like I think you could do it, but I feel the fact of where it's like you're going to get screwed over. Just like when it comes to Univas, like if I did try to become a water or fire or grass Pokemon master, you already forced me to break it because you gave me this stupid monkey. The only way how I could actually, correct that is if I actually trade with another game and get their starter Pokemon. So I have the monkey and the other starter that is the water type or grass type or whichever, and that'll work out. But yeah, that's for like replayability, period. Again, I think when it comes to the Galar region, I'm cool with it. I wouldn't mind going for it for the second time. But I will just say that them not actually preparing themselves to actually just like pure game. You don't get the DLC, just a pure game. There's nothing in the end to actually give you anything. It's just you get Eternus, and it's like, shoot. Which could mirror how red, blue, and yellow does, but it's like, yeah, but they still had Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Galar region has no trio unless you get the DLC, and it's like, dude, it's a glorified, hey, you gave us money, here's lots of legendaries. And it's like, dude, no. I just wanted you to have a decent, you know, Pokemon game where you have like secret legendaries that you should actually uncover. But instead, no, that's not what happened. Then we get to Paldea, Scarlet and Violet. This one could be an interesting one to do, maybe. but I'm not ready yet. But would I really do it again? It's like, yeah, I have done a lot of them. It's like, yeah, I did a lot of them just to get Mew, just to get the shiny treasures of Ruin. I did a lot to get those. I did a lot. So you can't come over here and be like, oh, well, hmm. It's like, no, I did a lot. Yep. It's like you had those shinies. I mean, yeah, you had those mystery gifts. People are just ditching their switches, but they kept their accounts on them, and I'm able to access their accounts. Not, just access their account, aka they're linked into their accounts. So you're able to get any mystery gift you want when it's at that time. Which that's what I did. I used their accounts to get Mew and get because they're not gonna use them anymore. They're not gonna use them anymore at all. So why not? So yeah, the only thing was like, yes, the back-breaking intros. Paldea has it the worst. But yeah, Paldea has it the worst. And it's like, geez. It's like, yeah, it's like I dread having to do lots of stuff. It's like you have to take breaks. It's where like first you have to do the whole entire thing, get your Pokemon. Then you have to do the catching, and then you have to go to get the freaking other legendary. And then after you get the legendary, you have to do their freaking walk around. And then after that, you got to go to Arvin. Then after you go to Arvin, then you have to go over there. Then maybe catch some more Pokemon. Then Winona. And then you have to go to the school. And the school is a big fat conversation and everything. And you have to keep on going until finally you're going to give us a treasure hunt thing. And then finally I can do something. That takes a long time to do. A long time to do. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. 1 second, folks. I don't think I have to eat. Yeah, here we go. I got some. But yeah, it's like, whoa. And as for like the remakes, like Fire Leaf Green, of course, I play a lot of Leaf Green, Hard Gold, Soul Silver. I never really got to do it because I just kept them both because of old time's sake. Then, uh, Alpha, yeah, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, no, because lots of stuff happened during that time where I'm like, yeah, it didn't really pan out on me redoing it again and again and again and again and again and again until I got the newer ones. It's like, yes, I got new two of them. So now it's like, yeah, basically it's two for two, I guess. And then the worst one has to be Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. I only did one each, but then you had one person who already started their journey, and I tried to finish their journey. So that's 2 to 1. That's about it. Then of course you got Hishui. Yeah. Whichever one, the freaking Legends. That one I think I had like at least three. Oh, I didn't mention about a Switch. Like, hold on, hold on. So since we got a Switch, I'm able to have all three starters. Each save goes for a starter, and I just kept on going. So I had like at least 12 in all. 12 for all. Galar got three. I at least chose my main one. My main one finished. The other ones I think didn't finish because it was like a new experiment, being like, oh, well, now I have to DLC, so I can use different Pokemon to finish it. And then of course Paldea has the same exact thing too. Hmm. Don't quote me that for Galar region. Then of course for Legends, it's like, and then Legends ZA, I tried my best, but I think what's winding me down for Legends ZA is what he basically said, which is a lot of dialogue. There's lots of baggage I have to deal with. It's like it's basically me dragging my feet, being like, oh, now I have to do it with this syndicate crap over here. It's like I already deal with a syndicate. It's just basically being like I'm just trying to drag myself all the way to the finale. And it's like, oh my gosh. Ah, yeah. So the dialogue started ever since Unova, basically. Like, yep, Unova started this whole entire freaking everything. And now do you think the answer is basically perhaps get voice actors? And I'm like, I think I already talked about that before. That's a bad idea because, when you read comics and stuff, you actually rely on your imagination and know what people are saying. And he said himself, the dub doesn't really do good when it comes to casting voices. Then what do you think happens here? It's either A, they get voice actors for the video games, and well, the dub doesn't give a. So that means that even though you casted their voices already, the dub might say, nah, we don't need to hire them. Nah, screw that. So that means that you might have to compromise and let the dubbers to basically choose the people beforehand. So now you've got the people who are voice acting with maybe they get a green lit to actually go to the anime too. So they get to have two paying jobs. Congratulations. Yeah, unless something messed up happens and they have to get replaced, and then it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, but if we do the whole thing of where now you have the video game section and you have the dubbers, they don't talk to each other. The only time ever that I'll just say period, because they have to start in Japan first. And only one time they actually talk to each other and say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? You created that Pokemon? Yeah, we sure did. We like it. We're putting it in a video game. Sweet." And that's how Lugia got to be in the game. And that's the first and last time that the anime and the video game talk to each other. Because you would be like, hey, by the way, we got something called the Orange Islands. You could put in the game someday, and it's like, I would love the game freak creatures. And like, oh, we might think about that. So instead of Sevi Islands, we get Orange Islands that are basically like the Sevi Islands, but at least it's not Sevi Islands, it's Orange Islands. So we could actually kind of live the anime out a little bit more. And yes, basically, Pokemon Yellow might have been a nice little shout out to, of course, the anime as well, but not truly. They allowed freaking Gary to evolve his Eevee to something versus it turned into an Umbreon in freaking anime. So you will cause a war, sadly. You will all cause a war. Where like the dubbers might have the best voice actors. Why weren't they in the video games? And why were the video game dubbers who are voice actors who are good not in the freaking anime as the characters as well? You have a messed up fight that's going on here. You're gonna start causing a messed up riff versus suck it up and imagine their freaking voices. That's all I can tell you. Just suck it up and imagine their damn voices. I am dreading when we have the freaking remake of Black and White. I'm dreading it. I'm contemplating being like, I will buy the game, but I'll never play it. I'm not going to play the remake. They had talked too dang much. Legend ZA, did they talk too much? It's like, well, it took a long while to get through, but I was okay with it. But it was still funny, like me being like, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. And I think you actually get to have footage of me doing that. I think you do have footage of that. But when it comes to the talking in Legends EA, it wasn't as bad as Unova. Unova, you had no choice but to freaking talk, 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 to talk, 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 to talk, talk, talk. Do you have talking in Legends EA? Yeah. In Sword and Shield? In Scarlet and Violet? Yeah. I mean, the school one was horrible, but it's not as bad compared to freaking Unova. Unova was just the one where it's like, you did too much. I didn't sign up for a whole entire what's your story and crap, which that's what they did. And you had the freaking sages. I guess the sages is the one that made it worse. Yeah, the sages. You have N basically be talking too damn much, and it's like, oh my freaking gosh. Will you just go? Like, oh my gosh. And just this guy beat my freaking ass. And you're like, oh yeah, well, it's like, yeah, it's like that make it even worse. Freaking dang it, man. It made it even worse. So I don't know what really the answer could be. Because if you do voice actors, which they might not meet the standards of so sadly it might even delay the game even more because now you have to have test audience to actually listen to the thing. So we have to have people who's listening versus the ones that the freaking people who test the games aren't going to be listening to the audio. They're just going to be testing the games. They'll need a separate audience, separate people who's actually going through all the dialogue and trying to make sure it's like that does sound like the person. Yeah, not bad. Versus, man, we don't give a crap. Y'all guys wanted voice actors, we gave you voice actors. I hope you're happy. At least the good news is that you can turn off the audio if you need to. You can turn off the freaking voice actors if you need to, which might be a smart idea to do in the future in case of people who are just complete jerks. No offense, but voice actors won't really make things better. It will just cause a brand new issue. And I don't want to even be a part of it where people are like, okay, so what do you think now? We have voice actors in Pokemon. What do you think of it? And like, I haven't seen the anime for a long while. And I don't know if you both freaking are doing the same voices or they're not. But the good news is that I just turned it off. It's like, yeah, I will watch someone else play it. But as for myself playing it and looking at listening to voice acting, no. No, thank you. I play through, no, it's gonna be silent. Because I rather not go through it where it's like, and here's a fight. And apparently the one actually was good. What's the one on a TV show, not the one in the video game. And people are starting to hate the person who actually did the video game one. And now it's hate. And they did lots of expensive stuff. And lots of other stuff. It's like, because you guys can't control your damn selves. If you could, then you would have made that guy cry those freaking years ago, a decade, close to a decade ago. You make the freaking COO cry. At least you guys calm down now. At least you finally learned the error of your ways, kind of. But still, it's like, yeah, you're just gonna be causing a messed up fucking war. And I don't want to be any part of it. So for me, I'm like, don't do voice acting. Don't do it. Because it's just gonna start a brand new war. Now, if by some miracle they shake hands, the only messed up part is that then do the dubber people actually have a good choice of what sounds like in a person? Because thanks to, Team's Guy, it sounds like the dub people, the freaking voice, recruiter, sucks at their job. They suck at their job, which means, oh no, the voice actor we're gonna get stuck with might actually be suck. And it's like, oh, great. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But anyways, just for the replayability, for the most part, I think almost all of them might be replayable. Except for, of course, Kalos region. Sorry. Alola region and Unova are the only ones that aren't replayable to me. All the other ones can be most likely replayable. The only messed up part is like the whole water Pokemon Master, fire Pokemon Master, etc., etc. They have complications. But being a fire Pokemon Master always had complications. It always does. There never will be a freaking. I hope someday I am wrong. But right now, it seems like there's never a region where I can, well, besides apparently Pokemon Silver, maybe, Gold, maybe, where you could get an early Houndour, or maybe Growlithe, but Houndour more than anything, whatever. But it's like it seems like you'll never actually be able to have like three fire types on a team before the second gym. It seems like it's always you kind of screwed as a fire Pokemon master. You're gonna have to wait a long time to get a fire type. Like for instance, I mean sorry, Kanto is the worst one. I'm basically have to wait all the way to Celadon City, and an Eevee using Firestone. Now I have a second fire type. Finally. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, and then I have to try to cheat, try to go to Cinnabar Island, and then I'm able to get more fire types. And then finally, we can actually have more fire types. Finally. Just to be like, so how will I actually defeat Giovanni? It's like, yeah, that's kind of like that's a good point. We'll find out in that freaking thing. It's like, yeah. It's like, I made it through though. It's like, yeah, I made it through the original version of it way back in the day when it was like all drawn up. It's like, yep, as an 11-year-old, how did I become a fire Pokemon master or a Pokemon master? I made it through. I was able to get Articuno. I was able to get Moltres. That means that I'll beat everybody. So it's like, yeah, apparently Charizard is just going to be the strongest fire type there is. But I really can't wait to the electric Pokemon Master, and I'm going to have it here. It's like, yeah, because we got Let's Go Pikachu. It's like, yeah, I guess technically Let's Go Eevee, I can use fire and water and electric too. But I don't think I'm going to actually do anything with Eevee there. He's just going to have to be, he or she's going to have to honorarily be a fire type, water type, or electric type. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I think it's easy to replay. It's like replaying them is not that bad. But going through one sitting doing it, that is hard. Even though I never did that. I only did it once and I did it for a friend. That means that, sorry, fire type, I mean, fire red, add one more to it because I did it on his fire red. Yep. I think it took like 8 hours, somewhat 8 hours. I actually got through all of them and went through the whole entire thing because he was going to do a tournament. Yeah, don't freaking don't ask any other questions because that's all I know is like he wanted me to help him get through because I think he restarted his game and he needed help and he came to me for that and I gave him as much as I could. So, anyways, I think that's all that I need to talk about. What do you think about it? Talk about it in the comments down below and make sure you like it if you like it. Don't like it.